Hey you two, this is Rat Pact. I'm Nike.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is the final episode of ReZero Season 1. So what do you guys think is going to happen?
Hopefully you actually win.
I'm thinking, my guess is that they'll beat Petelgeuse finally, but then they're going to end with a cliffhanger of the next big thing. Or just some little inkling of what is that?
Well,
or Subaru dies.
What do you think this show is about?
I don't know.
Because the title of this episode is That's All This Story Is About.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm going to look for clues in this episode
Okay.
then. But I think, if I were to guess, it has to do with the witch trying to bring herself back.
I meant it like in a more ominous tone, but you took it in a fully investigative mode. But we'll get into it, alright? You guys, like the time here, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And check out the page in the description if you want to see the next episode of Season 2. We will be continuing. Well, actually, the next episode would be Memory Snow. The OVA.
We saw Memories now.
The other OVA. There's
The
two
other
OVAs.
one.
There's
Okay.
two?
Yeah. So we saw one, which we were okay to watch in the season. Well, this other one we'll be watching next, and then we'll be going into Season 2. So thank you guys very much for being here. See you in discussion. We need to protect the kids.
With a smile. Oh.
やはり主従なのでしょう。あなた様の目は彼とそっくりです。
Who's?
Subaru.
Of course.
Oh.
He being a wingman.
He's not there.
Of course.
I don't stay around for cringe.
Oh no. Oh, cut. Oh, look at him with his eyes closed. He's seeing through his eyes. Oh my god.
He's getting him.
Anna! Julius! Oh, he's feeling it too. Ooh.
Nice.
Keep doing that.
It's over for you.
Oh!
No, I saw the Naruto animation.
Oh.
Ooh. Dang.
Oh,
Oh,
your very
six
soul. No.
Oh, dang it. Oh, he's gonna do it! Oh, we're in his brain! Oh!
You're not the one? Wow. Yes. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Time to go. Oof. There he's it.
Hopefully.
Don't
I don't
take
know
it
what
up
that means.
again. Leave it there. Leave it there. Subaru, stop it. Bruh. The problem? What's the problem?
行商人たちの積み荷の目録にあった木の魔石がないらしいの。小さな集落くらい軽々消し飛ぶ量の魔石ですよ。
Oh.
Is that what he used to do that?
ケイティの勇者はエメリア様たち
Oh, great.
王と避難組に利用されてる。
Oh no!
Car bomb.
でリーファウス街道に入ってたら追いつくのは厳しいかも。いいですか。僕は現状かなり崖っぷちなんです。取引に応じてくださるのであれば先に出た龍者に追いつくとお約束。俺にできることなら何だってやってやる。決断が早い人。
At least listen to what he wants first.
Look at that. He looks nervous.
Yeah.
ジュリウスはダメ。うまく制御ができるまでは大変だったんですよ。
Soul of language.
Interesting.
全ての生き物の声が聞こえる。
Wow.
けど今そいつらの声を聞いて道を選べば俺のショートカットでエミリアたちに追いつくのは簡単だ。
Ah.
エミリアですが簡単ではないです。
What the heck?
Oh, bro! Bro!
The bridge is breaking! Oh no! Look at his eyes!
なんでしょう。今すごい風が来てる。正直僕もここに来ることができるとは思ってません。何かが来ます。
Oh dear.
He can hear trees too. He's OP.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Faster.
Is that Beetlejuice again?
Of course it is.
Oh, of course. Man, he is. What is that blowing up? Oh, Wilhelm is fighting them. Oh.
リアルは僕の手を誘おうかな。心配しないで。何があってもお姉ちゃんがみんなを守ってあげるから。大丈夫。お姉ちゃんの方こそ心配しないで。約束したからめっちゃ楽しい。約束って？お姉ちゃんを離さないって約束。一緒にいてあげないと無茶するからって。見ててあげないのも心配だ。
Ah.
He's what Subaru told them.
They're Subaru's goons.
Yes.
That's why you're the leader, Petra.
Now she knows he's around somewhere.
No,
nothing.
No, it's fine. Everything's okay.
お前のどこが平らだ。このような働き者。 お前の愛されてなんかねえよ。俺より前に行かせねえし、俺の先にいる子に追いつかせるわけにも絶対にいかねえ。ランチキさん。
They're having a speech.
Makes him look good.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Don't they have oil? Weren't they trying to sell a bunch of oil? Oh, but he doesn't have any fire crystals.
Did it? Oh, it's still coming.
Yes, it's the oil that was
Oh,
red.
nice.
Remember, he gave him a laugh.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Don't turn around, Otto.
Don't turn around. Don't turn around.
Oh.
You just punched a flaming monster. How does he come back?
He's got a mean right hook.
He's writing in blood? Wait. What?
He rotates it, you die.
Yeah. Did that do something? Oh no. Oh no.
He got caught in the wheel. Like it's
Is
a
that
cake.
all?
So it actually happened.
Or is it a coincidence? Hi. Oh!
He's like, he just wanted to say hello.
Wait to see what.
We love you, Wilhelm.
Aw, all the memories.
Please don't give me flashbacks. This makes me feel like it's foreshadowing. Please.
Death flags everywhere.
Everywhere.
でもどうしてあんなに傷つけてあんなに苦しめてあんなに悲しい顔までさせたのに
She's feeling sad that she made him feel sad.
Oh, thank goodness they're all great response time.
Yeah. He's here. Not now. Gotta get the thing. You gotta.
思わぬ再会が思いついて
Uh oh.
どうして
He disappeared. Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
please don't die.
どうして
好きだよエミリア
Said it. Said it directly. Finally.
Sorry, Mike.
Oh, is he gonna die? For goodness sake.
That's all this story's about.
Put it in
Oh.
the whale.
Yeah, just run. Okay, you don't have to die.
Throw it in the whale, my dude.
Okay, just now get out of the way. Okay.
You
It's
can
enough to
level
blow a small
village.
village, so.
Right. So. Oh, I didn't make it. Oh, the dragon's protected. Dragon's gonna die.
また魔女のやつが心臓をつかみにやってくるのが
What?
けど気分は悪くね
Oh,
Dragon's okay.
it's burnt.
Yeah.
Kind of. He didn't die.
Yeah. An explosive reunion, one might say. On the
Why is it-
hill!
why is
We're
it-
on a hill again. Remember the first date to the village? They went to the hill.
No.
起きたのね
俺は寝っ転がってて
That must mean.
でこの距離で頭の下に天国のような感じ
そんな変な確認しなくても
Oh. How do you see that from there?
やっと戻って夢でも見てた気分だごめんな俺は君を利用して列に来たってなあの時の言葉は全部正しかったよ俺が間違ってたでも間違ってなかったこともある君を助けたい
I think you just proved it.
私を助けてくれるの
エミリアが好きだから
Yeah.
俺は君の力になりたいんだ
Finally.
私ハーフエルフ
知ってるよ
金色の髪でハーフエルフで魔女と見た目が似てるからっていろんな人から疎まれてるし嫌われてるの本当にすごく嫌われてるの
見てた知ってる見る目のねえやつらだよ
非常識で世間知らずだから変なこと言っちゃう時もあるし王様になりたい理由だってすごく自分勝手で
エミリアが誰になんて言われて自分で自分をどう思っていようと俺は君が好きだよ大好きだ超好きだずっと隣にいたいずっと手をつないでいたい君の自分の嫌いなところを10個言うなら俺は君の好きなところ俺は君をそうやって俺の特別扱いしたいんだ
されて嬉しい特別扱いだって生まれて初めて
ちを表現するのに100倍じゃ足りねえからだよ。
Smooth.
本当に嬉しい。内容がわからないの。
焦んなくていいよ。すぐに答えを欲しがっちゃいないから。いずれちゃんとした形で、しかも OK もらうのは俺の中で決定事項なんだし。
私なんかがこんな嬉しいことばっかりしてもらって。
溢れ返って余ったら配ったらいいしさ。ゆっくりでいいよ、エミリア。ゆっくりじっくりのんびりと俺を好きになってくれたらいい。君の隣で歩きながら君をメロメロにできるように頑張るから。
ありがとう、スバル。私を助けてくれて。
What was the song whispered there?
I wish I was there. It's all about a love story.
Discussion.
Discussion.
So did that live up to what you wanted to happen?
I was so scared. The
Really?
entire ending. Like, the entire ending is like, is something bad's gonna happen. It's been happening.
Yeah, I tried to wrap it up as much as I could.
I'm very happy with the ending. Like, I feel kind of like how Amelia felt, how the
Relieved?
indulgent. Like, she's indulging in this
Just
way
allow
too
yourself
much.
to feel happy.
Yeah, I feel like this is too
So
much
happy. It's
happiness
so
for me.
happy.
I don't know if I can
It can't
handle
be
it.
happening right now.
After all the pain this show has put us through, especially when we got to like middle of this season, I just feel
I doubted
scarred.
everybody.
Yes.
Every ending that was happy, I didn't expect it anymore.
Yep.
Like usually you can like follow the formula of an anime. Like this thing happens and then this thing we might do the wrong choice or we actually back on course doing the right thing.
Yep.
This scarred me. This made me think that every turn that could go wrong would go wrong.
It's a different kind of show.
It is.
And I remember watching this, you really didn't know what was going to happen. Even if like traditional storytelling would say he'd get the girl right here at the end, there were so many moments of disappointment and suffering for this character that it has shown, no, this show will let you hurt.
Yeah.
But it makes it, when these moments like these come around, where you
They're
feel
genuine
a
and
sense
they're
of,
full.
a sense of accomplishment, where it's like, no, this has happened now, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel it. You earned it.
Yeah.
Because you literally paid with a bit of suffering as well to get to it.
And I'm glad that they, I don't know if forewent is a word, but they didn't go with the ploy of trying to draw you in for next season.
Yeah.
They ended happy, and that was it. That's why I was like, after credits? No? That's it?
Yeah.
I'm happy, and I'm allowed?
I get to be happy. What happens? Because usually, even when it ends happy,
It always
the next,
attacks on something.
There's like more of the episode that just shows you danger and doom.
I guess they do it in the OVA.
Maybe. I don't know. From what I understand, or what someone has told me one time, it's kind of almost like a flashback.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
If
really.
it actually, maybe it'll plant seeds for something that he'll have to look into later.
I thought it was supposed to be something about like Amelia's backstory. But I don't know. I've never seen it, so.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, from top of the episode.
Yeah, so we're fighting Betelgeuse with Julius.
Yeah.
Yes. And Julius has the ability to disintegrate his soul. But before he could, he switched bodies.
Yeah, but then he did stab him with it.
In the end, finally.
Mhm.
And he still lived.
survived.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what that's about. I
He's just
assume
evil.
it's kind of like you have to die, and he just didn't die then. Like maybe his soul would have been destroyed once he got stabbed, but he just didn't.
just
die.
wouldn't die.
It seems like he doesn't have to die because he went to Subaru
Before
before
he
he was
died,
fully
yeah.
dead, and then he went back to his own body, and
Oh,
was-
I'm not talking about the switching. I'm saying like, I think Julius's sword can destroy a soul,
Oh.
but for the process to occur, I think the person has to actually be killed with the sword.
Yeah.
And because he didn't die by the sword, he was able to get back up later. At least that's what I assume was happening. I'm not
No
sure.
clue. And for
Because he also said, like, my body.
yeah,
when he was
my
chasing
flesh
Subaru.
body.
But I thought he was talking about
Yeah,
Subaru.
yeah, it just occurred. Yeah, he's talking about Subaru. Because he's.
But what other kind of body does he have? What kind of entity is he that he?
Yeah. I think he just was saying flesh body just to emphasize his weirdness.
He was just talking about Subaru's body because he so believes that no, I deserve the witch's
Which
love.
is love, yeah.
And it loves him. So it must be that I must be in his body.
Yeah.
That's my body. That's why she didn't accept me or something. Even though he was in the body before, he just can't accept it. So he's like, I'm getting my body back. That's not your body.
Speaking of the witch.
I was gonna say speaking of which. Get it? Because it's like a phrase. Speaking of which.
Oh, okay.
Speaking
You
of
get one more.
Speaking of which. Yeah, so you go ahead.
he let Beetle see her.
Yeah. I the moment he said that, I was like, she's probably gonna reject him, which she did. Like,
Yeah.
and she looked all
She
dainty.
looked a lot like Amelia.
Yes. She didn't sound like her though. She sounded
Kind of
more.
did
Really?
a little bit.
She didn't to me. She
She
sounded
had a very sweet voice.
That's what I was gonna say. She sounded sweet and dainty, so that's why. Which I guess, you think witch, you think evil, you think, and then they make her like this,
Well-
which is a great character design.
Well, you have to remember, people don't like Amelia because she
Looks like
the
her,
witch.
so she must be
Like she's
looking
described
pretty
as
and
a
like that.
beautiful silver-haired half elf,
Yeah.
and then Amelia is literally that. So it's like she should look like her.
And I thought of an evil theory
What's that?
that Emilia is the witch.
I've thought about
But she
that
doesn't
so many
know.
times.
The thing is, the witch wants her body. She wants her as a vessel.
Well, they were thinking that because she looks like her, we'll offer her as a vessel. But if it doesn't work, we'll stick with the original plan.
Right.
So they're not sure if she is a vessel. They just think that maybe she could be.
No. I was just saying they're wanting her as a vessel was probably against the theory that she's a witch, because obviously she's outside of the witch area. Kind of, I don't know how to explain. But the reason I was thinking that is because that would be a plot twist that would make our hearts hurt, because Subaru finally gets to admit that he loves her, and then finds out, wait a minute, she's like maybe the witch with amnesia, and when she finally remanifests in the world, she remembers who she is, and it's like, you idiot fell for me.
Yeah, I mean, I never get any clarification or if it actually talks about that. So I do theorize as well. I wonder if that is the case, because it kind of would explain why the witch chose Subaru. Like if there's some kind of temporal time thing going on here, like she's in love with Subaru.
I had theorized that because, like, at the loot house, when the witch was like pseudo on, what's her name? Amelia. She died at the loot house, and Subaru's promise to save her was like a pact, and then the witch jumped on him and is now like
Using him.
like puppeting him, like keeping him alive as her guardian until the witch can't get back in.
Okay, so back to it up a second.
Theory.
So Amelia dies in the loot house.
But
Which is on Amelia.
Yeah.
And because she dies there and he says, I will save you, it jumps to him.
Yeah, like a pact.
But why would she have already brought him into the world, though?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic
Well, they
question.
seem to have some level of clairvoyance with the whole gospel book things, like things happen.
Yeah, Beetlejuice was saying that this isn't in my gospel, how's this happening kind of thing. He
Right.
said that a couple times. So, and also when Subaru wrote into it on the blank page,
She killed it.
he died immediately.
That was the next thing I want to talk about. So do you think that's what happened? Like he wrote in it and it made it happen? Or, I mean, he was already on fire and his hands were already in the wheel, kind of. Was that already going to happen? And that was just kind of him, because he showed that to Beetlejuice and made Beetlejuice angry and more aggressive? Or do you think that was actually, no, he made that happen?
I think he made that happen because Beetlejuice's hand wasn't in the wheel yet. It was on the cart. Then after he wrote it and he was showing it to him for a
Then
while,
his hand got caught.
his hand got caught. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I would go with that. He made it happen because the book connection with their little culty world.
Yeah, and he falcon punched him.
Yeah.
That was great. And the book flew right back in. That was amazing.
Yeah. When that happened, I was like, what?
It's like, that doesn't
Oh.
make any sense.
I think I know why, actually. Because
It's like he flapped
No,
it.
remember, all carriages have a spell around them to keep the wind.
Oh, that's right.
And when he actually reached for it, you actually could see him like he jerked. Like you heard the wind howl, and then he jerked as if he went outside of the bubble. Which is what
That's
we
why
see
his
Subaru
hand
do.
was like...
His hand was like
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All
let's
right.
move.
So yeah, and then from there, Subaru runs over after obviously the guy gets burned and
Sorry,
dies.
one more thing. What do you think the witch meant after she saw Beetle bite? It's not you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna point out about that whole scene.
Interaction.
The interaction. Yeah, she
Well,
was
she
like,
said,
"You're not the one,"
Mm-hmm.
and pushed him away. So I guess it's inside his soul. So she's expecting to reach Subaru,
Well,
or
Well-
somebody, or maybe she's expecting someone else to try and possess him.
But Subaru's been there multiple times.
Yeah, I'm saying she's multiple times whispered things in his ears
That
and
he hasn't
held
remembered.
his heart, and she's never said anything like that to him.
Yeah.
So when she was reaching, she's doing the same thing she normally does with reaching the hands, because he did the thing that was supposed to bring her, which was to say,
Yeah.
tell what happened. So she came to do her thing, which she normally did to him.
But she went through him, so
She
she knew
went-
it wasn't him.
She knew it wasn't him. Yeah.
another thing that detracts from Amelia being the witch's...
Detracts?
Anything. Yeah, detracts from it. Is that when he tried to tell Amelia,
She died.
she didn't kill her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would kind of put a fumble in your plans.
Or did she kill her? Because she started spitting up black blood. What if she would have, like, resurrected
Well,
as the witch?
Was it just blood from... I thought also blood, you could see that pooling from her chest, or no?
Yeah.
I think she was bleeding
She was bleeding everywhere.
red blood.
No, it was
eventually,
black.
too.
Well, either way, he was there for a while.
Firestones.
Firestones, yeah.
Right.
So he runs into the carriage, gets the Firestones, and he holds it in. Doesn't say anything to Amelia, grabs the Firestones, but then he says, I love you before he leaves.
Yes.
Yeah. Just in case.
Yeah. I'm gonna die, so just in case.
And that was a spectacular reaction out of you, too. I was
Yeah.
expecting stuff like that. Yeah. And then he runs off into the distance, finds the whale carcass, which actually survives the explosion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe a chunk of it was gone.
Strong
but-
whale.
Yeah.
Well, its outer layer was like fighting against all their things that they were bombarding
Yeah,
it
but
with.
the inside, though. I
Yeah.
mean, Wilhelm got out.
Perhaps the skin like held it together and the inside's like mush now.
Yeah.
But
On the bright side, delicacy for days.
I'd be mad though if I was that mining guy. Like, part of our deal was we get to mine the whale. You blew up the whale.
You blew up the whale, man. I thought it was the magic stones.
Well, that was a secondary part for Crush. But a part of the finance minister was the finance minister. I think it was the finance minister. No, it was it's the mercenaries. Anastasia's mercenaries got the whale carcass. But
Well,
Crush
it was-
got the mining rights.
That was only like half the whale.
Yeah, and I have a couple of them. Oh,
No,
they
it was just the
disappeared.
one. Yeah, it was a mirage.
Oh, I keep picking this up like I'm gonna find something else right now.
Only one thing written down. Right, and then
Oh, the scene with the kids hanging on to Amelia.
that was sweet.
That was so funny. Like when they started saying, "No, we have to hold on." She's like, "Uh oh,
She's gonna do something
who
crazy.
told you that?"
Yeah.
That's so cute. Subaru made sure you have to hang on tight, or
Yeah,
she'll do
secret
something
mission.
stupid.
Yeah. She probably would have.
I think that was the best way for her to find out, because it wouldn't have been as nice for her to. I don't think she would have taken it to heart as sweet as it was
Yeah.
if it was from like one of the adults. Like coming from a child, it's just something else.
Yeah, she
to
can
it.
trust them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she knows they're being
Yeah.
honest. There's no evil motivation, and it made her really think.
Yeah, and that leads into the final scene where he finally tells Amelia that he loves her.
Yeah, multiple times.
And it actually makes it through this time.
Yeah, because she can't like mentally do the gymnastics to deny it, because
Yeah.
of all he's done. He led
Yeah.
an army, he saved the village, he evacuated the town, he made sure not to see her, to not upset her.
Yeah,
So it's like all that together, he can't be lying.
yeah,
And then he nearly dies.
yes, trying to save her again.
He should have died. It's like, no, it's got to be genuine.
And
Yeah.
our ground dragon, helped us out.
Ground Dragon MVP.
MVP Patrash.
Pulled a Roku's dragon and just like wrapped itself around him to protect him.
That was adorable. I'm so glad it survived.
Yes, I would be so sad. Like another show killed a cute animal.
Yeah. And he was so like uppity in the cutest way.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, remember when it was next to, I forget whose carriage, it was next to another
Ollie.
dragon. The dragon was like sweating.
Ollie's cat.
Yeah,
Ollie?
I think Otto's.
Otto. Oh yeah,
there.
they were tied together to
And
go together.
Otto going down the whole
Oh yes,
ravine.
and he's like,
I didn't know I would make it. It's like,
I
bro.
didn't know I could do this. I feel so capable. Yeah. So he can hear anything, by the way. That was his. So
Yeah.
he has a divine blessing of being able to hear
language.
anything.
Yeah.
All languages.
That
Interesting.
sucks.
Yeah, because he's going through the trees and like, man, they're loud.
Yeah.
He can hear the trees. Every single thing he can hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. That does sound like it would suck.
Mm.
Too bad. I wonder if he can like turn it off. Like it would just like, I'm gonna turn it off and go to sleep now.
Probably not. Can't turn off your ears, right?
True.
Probably just get used
But I
to
mean,
it
if
as
it's
white
like a-
noise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you're always in a crowd. A very, very loud crowd.
Yeah.
You eventually be able to
Unless
fall asleep.
you're in
anywhere.
a concrete building, because then you can't hear anything outside, and nothing is organic.
Can hear the concrete.
Can you hear bacteria?
Oh
Right, and then an explosive reunion. We already made it past that part, but yeah. I wanted to say something about that, and I can't remember what it was, but whatever. The whole thing, what it's all about.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's about their
these two.
promise.
Yeah. Their promise.
Yeah,
What promise?
He promised to save her.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying these two. Same thing. Yeah.
It's just about them.
Yeah.
Yes, their love story. Their really, really, really long and complicated love story.
And messed up.
Messed up indeed.
Hmm.
I had mentioned it. Did he steal Rem's line of like? If you,
Oh yeah, about the 1,000 things.
Yeah.
I think so.
Rem
I
said
don't
that.
remember.
I think he said. She said because he was listing bad things about someone. Said
it's
you
like
name-
I'll
I'll name
yeah
1,000 good things about you for every one you make about yourself.
yeah something like that. She did say something to that effect. Do you know? It's funny. The whole time he was like, they were going back and forth at the end of the screen. There, all I was thinking about was like, poor Rem, poor Rem. Oh, poor Rem. Like, I'm just glad she's not here.
Yeah, at least she's unconscious and did not see this.
Where is she?
She was left after the whale fight, and I think she was taken back to Crucia's place.
Yeah,
So she was injured.
Yeah.
She was all over mana as well.
Yeah.
So she would have been worthless.
Yeah.
Completely worthless.
By the way, why didn't she like use like her brainy thingy and send message to her sister that something's going on?
I don't think she can send messages. Her sister can send messages to her. That's what she had said, because her sister has clairvoyance. But she doesn't. But she can hear her sister.
I thought they could hear each other. I don't know.
I remember.
And
was it.
then they're slowly falling in love.
Oh yeah, he's like.
Well, he's already
He's
hit-
already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fallen, hit the ground, and fallen again. So
He has had more opportunities to see and be with her.
Yeah.
This brings me back to when she was like, "I've never saved you. I don't know why you keep saying that." And it's just because she has saved him, but she will never know this.
Yeah.
So he has this in his heart, and he's always gonna be more in love with her than she and him. But at least they have made it forward in time. He's got checkpoints so that she will have time to fall in love with him too.
Yeah, and he seemingly he understands that to the point now where he's like, no,
Yes.
I'll give you time, but I know
Yes.
it'll happen.
Yes,
it'll happen.
It's
It's
written in
gonna happen.
stone.
Did you write it in the book?
No, he was like, it was written in stone or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, stones are better than paper. Season 2 is gonna be right a corner after the OVA, of course. So, what happens next? Do you think?
Well, now it's probably dealing with Roswald and all of the promises Subaru made.
Oh
on his
yeah,
behalf.
yeah.
He said you sold
Well-
what?
They told Emilia, but did they tell her everything? I know they told her about mining rights, but was that everything? I can't remember.
I mean, there was a mining rights to that, the whale, which they don't really care about. So I think the only thing that really affects them is they get an alliance, and they give mining rights. I think that's the only thing that they lose.
Yeah. So I wonder how much more Roswell cares about that.
Yeah.
That would be the main crux of the matter, because I doubt Emilia cares.
Yeah. Because I mean, man, he has his house on this land. Like,
Yeah.
that's his stuff. If he
Yeah.
hasn't sold it to anyone before, maybe there's a reason. You know? But it's what's done is done, and it had to be done. So they'll have to have that argument.
And also, I think it's going to be that whole complicated political mess. And also figuring out why Subaru's here in the first place. Maybe that'll come up in the next season. Or why he has this return by death. Like, he still can't tell anyone this. And he's still gonna die. And we have to figure out where he's gonna reset after this. Because I'm sure he's gonna die next season.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So it's just how soon they'll kill him off in the next season.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, like, you're gonna be very surprised on the things that happen in the next season. I'm not saying pleasantly, I'm not saying unpleasantly. I'm just saying, like, wow, didn't see that coming. That's probably gonna happen.
That makes sense because they haven't really left us anything in this season.
Yeah.
Like, they've tied pretty much everything important up.
Mm-hmm.
The few political things, I mean, that's just like, they could have left it out.
Well, you know,
but...
also the princess selection.
Oh, there is that.
The
Yeah, but
Pretty important.
that is true. But honestly, it doesn't ring as important to, like, Subaru and his existence to me. Like, the fate of this nation does not. I don't care.
Again, by the way, I haven't seen all of season 2. I saw up to an episode. I don't know how far. Like, in my memory, I want to say episode 8, but also episode 12. So I'm somewhere in there. I don't know how far I've seen it. So I'll know when I reach it of how far I've gotten. But,
Okay.
Yeah. So, guys, thank you guys very much for being here. If you like time here, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And check out Patreon in the description if you guys want to see that OVA a whole week early. But remember, also, aside from the OVA, wait, no, that's exactly what I wanted to say. So, guys, thank you guys very much for being here. I'll see you guys next season. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
Special thanks to Bean Eater, Takamatsu, Doge Master, and Dark Productions.